played for Joe Paterno.
Meeting like the myth, the legend kind of thing. You know what I mean? You have your Joe Paternos, your Bobby Bowdens, your Nick Sabans, Les Miles, those kind of guys. And when you see them in person, you're like, man, it's just like an aura that they have.
But runs down the floor, and then I think he either got a dunk or like an and one coming off maybe like a pick and roll or something. But it was awesome to see like how he's really maturing and completing as a player.
Obviously doesn't have the accolades that Tom Brady does, but we're pretty much getting a Tom Brady, when he went to the Bucs. That's what's happening. We're getting a guy who's at the end of his career.
Attitude with ever. I mean, dude, we thought Big Ben was a diva. There is no one probably in this NFL world that you can think of that would probably match what Aaron Rodgers brings when it comes to being a diva.
You are listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast, a podcast by diehard fans for fans. Mark covers all things Penn State football and the Pittsburgh Steelers, as well as anything related to the sports and fitness world. Tune in weekly to listen to a couple of dedicated fans talk about these topics without filters. Thank you for listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast.
All right, everybody, welcome back in to another episode of the Mark Lesko Podcast. Joined by Brett Cable once again, obviously, as always, and John Caldwell, Penn State alum. Had him on here before for an interview. It's good to have you back on, John. John is out of New York City, and he's a part of that alumni chapter there. So, John, how you doing, man? We lost you on video. I think John's apartment complex may have been attacked or something. All right, everybody. We've got FIU, Penn State, week 2. Another one of three opponents that we start out the season with that are lower tier programs. No offense to them, but they are lower tier programs. So we're going to dive into that. We're going to talk the rankings. Penn State's moving to Adidas instead of Nike.
Possibly.
And
yeah.
It's no, I'm pretty sure it's final.
It's probably happening unless Nike makes a push. It's not completely. The board of trustees have to approve it still, so it's pretty close. But
yeah. So, and then we're gonna talk FIU pregame. So, John, how you doing?
Doing all right now that I got the video set up working.
John, I'm picking up my voice coming through on your end. I'm not sure why.
All right.
But it's not terrible. But all right, so to start out with, we'll just start out with this. Well, I think we should start out with some Bill Belichick memes. We'll start with that. And then we'll move on to the important stuff. But
what about the Arch Manning? There's a couple good ones for Arch Manning.
I shared all those already on my episode.
If Arch Manning was the shooter for JFK, he's stood there smiling, dude. That was great.
He'd still be alive. So this one is, can I have $20 for the concession stand?
Ooh, that's tough.
That's his girlfriend.
She broke him off.
What else? An Alabama fan crashed out today. I saw that.
I saw that. I sent you that, didn't I?
Probably, yeah. I got a score starting to look like that age gap. Excited to showcase the program this fall on Hulu. When does episode 1 come out? I've made a huge mistake. Number of times Bill Belichick coached NFL teams allowed 48 points, 0 times in 511 games. Number of times he's done it in college, 1 time in 1 game. Oh, man, Dad's going to be pissed. That's his son. Ironically, UNC backup QB Max Johnson is 24 years old, the same age as Jordan Hudson, Bill Belichick's girlfriend. Bill Belichick's next recruiting class. I saw this one thing that said Bomb Trady is coming into the game. It's just Tom Brady with a mustache. Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Tom Brady, never existed. Wasn't really sure what to expect from Chapel Bill, but after that drive, I have him as the second best college coach I've ever seen, just below Saban. Colin Cowherd. What a moron. TCU is about to get blown out. Too much MJLT about to get mossed. Skip is also a moron. Bill Belichick was visibly overcome with excitement watching his opening drive script be executed to perfection. Yeah, he was like, get this camera out of my face. Bill Belichick gave the media an empty depth chart. Jordan Hudson and Randy Moss hanging together during UNC opener was not on my bingo card. Ain't no way. Has to be up early to drive girlfriend to school. Bill Belichick's girlfriend watching UNC from the stands. Oh, man. Oh, man. New running back. What Bill sees, what Jordan sees.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
All right. John, I don't know if you saw those memes, but I've been sharing those as soon as they come out. All right, new number one, of course, Ohio State. They're going to be number one probably till the end of next year. They could go 8-4. They'll probably still be number one. So Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, Georgia, Miami, Oregon, Texas, Clemson, Notre Dame, South Carolina. So the interesting thing here is Penn State could be number one. If it's not Penn State, I'd give it to LSU. But, you know, it is what it is. So Ohio State's 1, Penn State 2, LSU 3, Georgia 4, Miami 5. So Miami moves up.
Yep.
Texas moves down. Clemson moves down. Notre Dame moves down, thank God. So what do you guys think about this list?
The rankings, they're pretty good. I'm actually not too mad about them. I mean, it's week 1, right? Miami deserves it. They were at 10. I don't know how they were at 10 to start the season, but I guess Vegas knew something we didn't. I don't know. But, yeah, makes sense for them to be a 5. LSU at 3 makes sense. Who knows how good Clemson's actually going to be this year because they don't have a running back or offensive line that's competent, apparently. So, I don't know.
John, what do you think?
I was looking at this earlier in the week. By earlier in the week, I mean like today. Oh my God. Yeah. I think that there's really only like 3 or 4 teams here that are legit contenders as it looks. I mean, I included number 1 Ohio State. I'm sorry. But it looks like you got 1, 2, 3. And then I still think that Texas can compete. Not too high on Miami, even though they won. I don't think they played anybody.
Yeah, who'd they play?
Yeah.
I don't know, some school from Indiana. I don't know.
Yeah, who is that? We should chat GPT. Who all plays football in Indiana?
They're
Theory.
from
Somebody.
North Bend or something like that, aren't they? North Bend.
The North Bend?
West
I thought it was
Bend.
West Bend.
I think it's like East Bend or something. Yeah, I mean, going through this, man, Ohio State, of course, is going to be number 1. I mean, you know, death taxes and Ohio State and USC being number 1. Penn State, LSU, Georgia. I mean, they beat up on Marshall. LSU, like I said, I think LSU should be number 1. I don't think Texas or Ohio State is number 1. I don't think either of them are the number 1 team. but Penn State shouldn't move because historically they don't deserve to move because they didn't lose their spot. They did nothing to lose their spot. Miami beating up Notre Dame, and then Oregon, they beat up on their team.
Yeah.
South Carolina, they look good. I thought they'd be a little higher, but Illinois moved up one.
South Carolina, dude, they were struggling most of the game with Virginia Tech. I watched that, and I was like, not impressed really, to be honest with you. So, yeah, they came out at the end, but Virginia Tech's not very good. So I don't really know what was going on. Also, the fact that LSU has Brian Kelly as their head coach, they could probably be at like 6 right now. So, I don't know, just because of that. So he's not very good.
Yeah.
So.
John, what are your overall thoughts on it? I mean, you think Penn State is in the right spot?
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to move up to 1 when the number 3 team beat the number 1 team. Like, that's just is what it is. They got 7 votes in the AP poll, at least. So, I mean, people still, 7 people still think they should be number 1, but I mean,
7 alumni is probably what it was.
I think a lot of people are operating on this was more Ohio State's defense than it was Arch Manning, and I'm not really sure if I'm ready to admit that.
No.
He looked pretty awful.
He was bad.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the way he plays.
My only problem is Texas being ranked number 1. I don't think they showed that they shouldn't have been ranked 1, right? So, like, obviously Ohio State's going to go to 1 because they beat number 1, but Texas shouldn't have been 1. Like, they should have been like 5, maybe. I don't know. I think Texas has a good defense. I can applaud them that, but their offense looked atrocious. Even when they got open, they have no quarterback to throw to them. So.
Yeah, they didn't look good at all. I mean, Arch Manning he couldn't have been more disappointing. He had 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. And he has a good arm. Like, he made some good throws, but he just made some stupid decisions. I mean, looking like Anthony Morelli out there. But yeah, overall, I'm okay with where they're at. Even if Penn State did put up 60-plus points, I mean, they'd probably still be at number 2, even though they should have put up 60-plus points. 2 of those field goals turned to touchdowns, and you don't go for 2 for no reason, you're in the 60s. So that going for 2 was – I have no idea what they were doing there. But I guess just testing it out, I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do there, but that clearly didn't work. I mean, Jackson Smollett could have outran that guy. He kind of almost did, but he didn't. So they didn't get it. But, John, you have anything else to say about that?
Yeah, just the observations from the weekend. I mean, it looked like to me if LSU was at the shoe, I think Nussmeier's, carving them up. I think it's like an easy win. So, I mean, they don't have the same defense as Texas, but
yeah,
I mean, a better quarterback, even a marginally better quarterback than what Arch did on Saturday, wins them that game. So, I'm still not convinced that they're world beaters at number 1. I think that there's still a strong possibility we go into the shoe later this year and win.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't think Ohio State's number 1, man. Their offense didn't look that good. Julian Sand didn't look that good. He was a game manager. Arch Manning played horrible. So, like you said, Nussmeier goes in there, might carve him up. Even Penn State might have beat him. I've always had respect for Ohio State. I never had respect for Notre Dame. I've always had respect for Ohio State, and they certainly earned my respect Saturday by the way they played. They had 2 crucial goal line stands. I mean, they stopped 2 quarterback sneaks, and they just kept doing it. Texas, so they just kept doing it, and they were stopped both times. So, yeah, I mean, and Texas. Man, they don't have the weapons. Like, they don't have a lot of weapons. That's the thing about Arch is he just doesn't have a ton of weapons. So they're certainly going to have to hopefully build around him next year because I don't think he's coming out next year. And on top of that, it's good for Drew. Heisman odds, number 1 pick odds. It's good overall for Drew. So that's a silver lining in that if you wanted Texas to beat Ohio State. But, yeah, Ohio State defense I think is good. People are hyping them up way too much because I think Texas was way worse than we thought.
Yeah.
And they're probably not – I don't know who they're going to beat this year. That's good. I don't know if they will. But, Ohio State and Penn State, like when they play, it's going to be a battle of the defenses, and it's going to come down to our offense. That's what it's going to come down to. Yeah. So, but, yeah, we'll get into Florida International. Well, Penn State is now moving from Nike to Adidas. I think it's official, and that's kind of shocking. I mean, they've always been a Nike school, and
since '93,
Phil Knight had that tight bond. Joe was Phil's hero, and they were always a Nike school. I don't like Adidas. I'd much rather wear Nike, but yeah, they're moving to Adidas. It's pretty shocking. It really is. It's shocking, and I guess it's about NIL. But Penn State will make Adidas look good for sure on the jerseys and stuff. It'll look good on Penn State stuff. Brett said they should have gone with Gildan, but they went with Adidas. So
yeah, it's a shame. I thought they were going to go with Models.
Well, Brett, you said Reebok too, huh?
No, I said if they would have went to Reebok, I would have ended up in my closet with a rope. Yeah.
yeah, bro. Reebok used to be the thing, the air pumps. Reebok, that was the 90s brand. Yeah. NFL all across the board. Reebok was the brand,
and they stayed.
Yeah, they're moving from Nike. I mean, Nike and Penn State, that's an iconic matchup. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Adidas being the new thing, it's just I don't know. We'll see. Penn State will make it look. Yeah,
it'll take some time to get used to. Yeah.
Yeah, this is very recent news. Like, is there anything on numbers? Like, what did they back the Brinks truck up or what? What?
They had.
I mean, they're going to be getting significantly more money. I think. Like, just I don't know. That's a couple things that I saw. It's just a way better deal, and for how much money Penn State is spending on their stadium, the bubble that they're building right now for other sports, like they need money, right? So like, if there's more money involved in it, then it makes sense. But I don't know the numbers at all. It seems too soon to really know.
I mean, Penn State needs money for the stadium. They need money for NIL. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm sure that goes into it too. The private equity thing, which I'm pretty sure they got into, which is horrible, but it's all about money, man. They need money. That stadium's going to be over $1 billion, and with a B, and NIL still not quite where they need to be across the board. Even with the school now paying athletes, they're still not totally there, and they're going to have to build and build and build because after this year, man, we don't really know what's going to happen. So we don't even know who our quarterback's going to be next year. But Grunk did look good in that Nevada game.
We have a pretty good idea that it's going to be Grunk. He looks legit.
Yeah. So. But, I was in the gym tonight. I was telling Brett I was in the gym tonight, and I was on the chest fly machine. And, it was packed. It was packed. This gym is fairly new, and it was really packed. And people were working in on all types of machines, and there's this kid behind me. I was going to let him work in, and I saw he's wearing a Notre Dame shirt. So I was like, well, I'm not letting him work in with me, obviously. And then I took my time. Like, I was taking my time, doing my reps, taking my rest. At the end, I chest fly, it's a fly machine. Most of you probably know what that is, but my last set, I set it back. I just sat there, just waited, got up, took my time getting in my bag. And then I was going to say, dude, I was going to let you work in, but you're wearing that trash shirt, so I didn't. But yeah, I didn't say that. But what was funny was he was waiting behind me, And then as soon as I got up, 2 guys jumped on it. He didn't even get it. So, yeah.
He had a rough weekend and a rough start to the week.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, so last year, Keon Jenkins, 2,500 pass yards. He returns. And then Kajon Owens, leading rusher, 392 yards, which isn't very good. He returns too. The other guys, they all transferred. So the receiver's gone, leading tackler's gone, leading interception, defensive back is gone. This team is not – they're not good. John thinks they're actually going to cover the spread this week, meaning I guess John thinks that they're worse, which I think this is the worst. I think this is the best team we'll play of the 3. I think Villanova will be the worst, followed by Nevada. But overall, I don't know, but this team is very bad. I mean, I went through, they don't have a single guy that's higher than a 3-star. I looked up some of their starters on 247. You can't even find them. So that means they weren't ranked at all. But just some notes. Second time in program history they've met. They opened the 2007 season with a 59-0 win. I remember that game. Morelli threw for 295, 3 touchdowns. They had 5 rushing touchdowns. Derek Williams actually didn't have a touchdown that game. He had like 40 yards receiving. It's very similar to the Nevada game, the opener with Nevada. They didn't have a 100-yard receiver in that game either, and they didn't have a 100-yard rusher either. And that 2017 was pretty stacked. Yeah. Senior-led. But they're 4-0 all-time against Conference USA's Penn State. Penn State opened the season. They scored on their first 9 possessions of the game, ending the first 9 drives with 5 touchdowns and 4 field goals. The touchdown drives were all 60 yards plus, including a 15-play, 94-yard drive in the fourth quarter by Grunk. Key takeaways from the Nevada game: it was PSU's first time forcing a takeaway on the opening defensive possession of the season since 1994 against Minnesota. The next possession, Zane Durant recorded his first career interception. In the third quarter, Denai forced a fumble, which was recovered by Zaki. Penn State scored 16 points off of 3 takeaways. Denai had 5 tackles, 4 solo, 2.5 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles, a pass breakup, and a QB hurry. I mean, those stats are unreal.
His PFF grade was like a 96. It's like absurd. I sent it.
It was higher than that. It was like a 98.
It's unbelievable. Like, I've never seen it that high.
Denai posted his 7th career game with 2+ tackles for loss and raised his career total to 25 tackles for loss. He's the first Nittany Lion with 2 forced fumbles in a game since Michael Parsons in the 2019 Cotton Bowl game. FIU began the 25 season with a 42-9 win over Bethune-Cookman last Friday. They had 456 total yards, including 223 rushing yards. They run a 3-3-5 defense. They run a pretty balanced offense. They play the run and pass pretty well. And, you know, they scored 6 times on the ground. And then Johnny Chaney Jr. led FIU with 8 tackles. So, you know, we'll see. You know, across the board, they're pretty balanced. I mean, the way they play, but I don't think they have a shot against us. I think we're going to dominate this team. Hopefully, cover the spread, like John said. But
yeah, we should come out swinging like much harder, like even better than last week. So,
yeah.
Well, you know, I'm looking at this Bethune-Cookman score, and I don't know. I'm kind of scared now.
Yeah, they did put up, what was it, 46-9?
Their leading receiver at 47 yards. You know, I'm kind of worried about how we're going to be able to cover them. I mean, if Bethune-Cookman couldn't, then
yeah, man.
I don't know.
Bethune-Cookman, they got a few first-rounders on that team.
Bethune-Cookman was cooking, that's for sure. They went crazy.
But, yeah, I mean, those are just some stats from the game last week and then going into this week. again, 3-3-5 defense, pretty balanced offense. The defense plays the run pretty well, and they also play like a zone defense, short pass defense. So, overall, I think Penn State, again, will dominate this game. I think they'll be able to run. They struggled on some outside zone last week against Nevada. They did have some lost yardage on some plays, but what I want to see, man, is I just want to see them establish something and just go with that for a little bit and then establish something else to go with that. So if they come out passing, keep doing that. Put up points. Put up points. Please put up points. And then if you get the run game going, stick with that. I mean, I'm going to do a film breakdown on last week. Go drive by drive, kind of break down what I watched because I watched it again. And, dude, Kotelnicki, it's so frustrating when they don't score more than 46 points against Nevada. I mean, it's so frustrating for me personally. I want to see points. FIU, 59-0, dude, in 2007. I mean, that's the kind of stuff Penn State would do against inferior teams. 69 points, 60 points, 50 points. That's what they did. That's what I want to see, and they didn't do that. So
they did play 73 players. That's unheard of. Penn State, we played 73 guys. I don't think we've ever played that many guys ever in a game. So
yeah,
that might be the highest amount of like freshmen and youngsters. So, but I think the biggest thing I want to see is take a couple deep shots. We didn't do that at all.
Yeah, dude, I just want to see Kotelnicki not be fancy. I mean, Landon Tengwall said it too. I just want to see him not be fancy. Like 1st and 6 at the goal line. 1st and 10 at the goal line. 1st and goal at the goal line with 6 yards to go. Run a bubble screen to the left. I mean, just run it up the middle. Score. Just score. Yeah. That really frustrates me. I mean, but yeah. So
without the bad snap, though, I think they would have got it. They were at like the 3-yard line.
Yeah, they would have scored. Yeah.
They would have scored. But yeah, I think he was pretty vanilla for the most part. Week 1.
Exactly. I mean, that's the frustrating part. This is an inferior team. This is like the time where you should be trying. This is the time where you could have turnovers and it doesn't really matter. Just take some shots. I want to see some shots this week. Just something to let me know that we're not going to throw check downs all year.
Yeah. I mean, in the game, FIU is actually pretty decent. More so than Nevada. And Villanova's not even in the game, so that's an FCS game on the Dynasty. But no one on this team, this FIU team, stands out to me. I mean, I think they're just bad. They're just bad across the board, and Penn State should take full advantage. But yeah, I want to see points. I want to see some deep shots. I want to see them just come out guns a-blazing, even though we probably won't see that, which is another thing that frustrates me about a Kotelnicki offense is they didn't execute well, the players, but man, be aggressive, get some points, get some big plays, put a lot on tape, which he does. That's what he does. He puts a lot on tape. I mean, I've been saying it. West Virginia at home in 23. We scored 34 points? Last year, West Virginia opener at West Virginia put up 34 points. Now, the rain delay didn't help. We probably would have been in the 50s, but man, put up points. Put some eye candy on paper for everybody. So when they look at the score, they say, wow, they beat the crap out of that team. That's what I want to see. So
I'll tell you what, though, there was some really good medium length passes last week, and Drew put those right on the money. Those 25-yard outs, to the far side, nobody else can make that. Not many players can make that throw in college football. And he put it right on the money to Kyron Hudson and Trevor Pena. He was accurate. So we need Drew to keep that up. I want to see his long ball, see if he got better at it, because he was off and on last year with his deep ball. So I'm going to see what he's got in the tank for this year.
John, what do you want to see in this game?
That's exactly what I want to see. I don't want this to be some sort of situation where it's like last year where we're kind of like, it seemed like last year in the non-conference games, they weren't trying to show anything.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows, like you could throw the ball deep. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like they spread it out. I want to see the stars perform. I don't want to see where Katrin Allen gets like 10 touches all game. Like, feed the guys that you paid to be there. Like,
Seriously,
these are the games where you have to have, you have to pad some stats.
Yeah.
These guys should be up for awards at the end of the season, and you don't get there by kind of saving them for the conference games.
It's true. I do want to see a Cam Wallace touchdown, though. I forgot to say that. Cam Wallace deserves a touchdown.
Yeah, he really showed out. I mean, he did well. He had that
good.
Saquon hurdle.
To come back
wearing
from
26.
that injury he had,
Yeah.
it was bad. So.
Yeah, he definitely deserves to, get his touches. But yeah, I mean, give the millionaires the ball. Aller, I think, is making $3 million.
Yeah.
I don't know what the running backs are making. I think Katron or Singleton's probably at least $1 million, and then Katron, he's probably making over 900K. Give him the ball, man. Give him the ball. Over under 54.5. Spread's 42.5, which is what it ended at with Nevada. John, do you think they will cover the spread?
I don't know. Well, when we were talking earlier, I thought they may. If they come out like this and this is the game plan, just run it back like Nevada. No, I think it would have been higher if they had covered this past weekend, but I don't know. I think that's going to be right, right on that line. If they cover, it's going to be like a shutout. If
I'm going to say they cover this week because how unlucky it was for Nevada to score with like no time left, right? For the most part, no time left and get the 2-point conversion. Like we had the backups in. Franklin was pissed. We were all pissed. I wasn't happy about it. I actually didn't see it happen. I left where I was watching the game to come home to do the pod, but I'd say we cover this week, man. I'm going to say 56-3. I think they're not scoring a touchdown, honestly. It's just not happening.
56-3, okay.
56-3.
John, you have a score prediction?
Let's go with
maybe 56-6, actually. 56-6, I'm going to do. Yeah.
I feel 52-3.
Okay.
All right.
That covers.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I mean,
so you're going cover? All right.
I'm going cover.
Oh, man.
All right.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, give us a whopper. Give us 60-0. Do it.
Well, last week I said, I think my final score prediction was 63-3.
And we had them. We need touchdowns, right? Yeah, we had them.
Right. And here's the thing. I think what it's going to come down to is they will execute better. I think that is a point of contention. I don't know if Franklin mentioned it at all, but my God, like, I think sometimes PSU needs to come out swinging this weekend. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Franklin, I really can't listen to him do press conferences because he just annoys me. But I don't know if he said anything about the offensive execution, but sometimes I kind of wish he would kind of address the fans' concerns sometimes because he definitely knows about them. But again, like my concern is execution on offense because that's going to lead to touchdowns. We can't be settling for field goals, man. Like that was total BS that they're doing that against Nevada.
No.
Again, 2 of those field goals turn into touchdowns. So you're at least in the 50s, if not 60. 46 plus 14, that's 60. So that's 2 more touchdowns. So I think they will execute better. And I do give this FIU team credit. I think they're better than people give them credit for. I think they will be the hardest of all the teams we play. Now, Nevada had Chubba Purdy, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So and he's their best player. He's a 4-star guy. I mean, he's their best player, and he did good against us. I mean, he got beat up. He got smacked.
Yep.
Him and their running back, they got smacked by Deny several times.
Yeah.
So I do think ultimately they will execute better, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to go like 49-3. I mean, I don't know if we'll break into the 50s. I hope they do, and I'm not gonna let it like piss me off anymore. Like after that game, I was like, I'm just not gonna be mad about it anymore. I'm not gonna be mad about scoring more points. It is what it is. So I got like 49-3. And
my thing is, if we play starters the whole game, we're going to score that, right? Like we're going to.
Well, even if it's 49-6, that still covers the current spread.
Yeah.
And I think the final over-under last week was 56, so they did cover that. Did Nevada. So 46-57, so that 2-point conversion covered that over. But Penn State should have covered the over by themselves. But, yeah 49-3, that's my final prediction.
Oh, fun fact too, in case you guys didn't know, Gabe Nwosu, our big guy who kicks the ball in kickoffs, he's our new punter. He's our new starting punter, by the way. So hopefully we don't see him at all, because we didn't see a punter at all against Nevada, but he won against Riley Leonard. Not Riley Leonard. Who's the kicker? The Australian.
Riley Thompson.
He beat out Riley Thompson because Riley Thompson was terrible last year. I don't know if you guys remember. He wasn't good last year. Apparently, Gabe Nwosu is the best thing we're going to see since Jordan Stout. So, I think that's
pretty good.
Name, right? Jordan Stout.
I think he's still in the NFL. But
yeah, he's insane. So,
I mean, again, like Penn State, they did a lot of good. Like the starters look good. No punts, scored on their first 9 drives, 5 touchdowns out of those 9 drives. Had a 2-minute drive at the end of the first half. That was awesome. Gronk went down and scored.
Mm-hmm.
They did a lot of good things, man. Didn't miss a field goal. I mean, they did a lot of good things.
Mm-hmm.
I was very happy overall about like their execution. For the most part, I was happy the way they looked. And this team feels different, man. Like, I don't know if we're going to go out and like beat these good teams convincingly. I don't know if the execution gets better. I don't know if we put up more points this week. If we put up like astronomical amount of points, like 50s, 60s, and then not give up a lot. I don't know, but this team feels different, man. I think they're just really, really good. They just got to execute better. I mean, that was essentially a preseason game. And people say that about college, like Urban Meyer said it, that you don't get preseason in college, man. So your first 3 weeks, you're not really a fully functioning team until like the 4th week. You're not firing on all cylinders until like week 4. So we'll see. But this team does feel different, man. They have so many weapons. The receivers look good. That's another thing. The run game, for the most part, I thought looked good. I mean, they ran the ball fairly well. But they obviously need to do better. But, I mean, they didn't look terrible. So there was a lot of good things that came from the game. But, 49-3, that would have to be my score prediction. John?
Yeah, I mean,
52-3, you said?
52-3. I mean, I hope that, the way I see it, I didn't think they ran the ball all that well. Under 4 yards a carry as a team. I think, you have all these stars. And, you got to do a little bit better than that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
100%.
Singleton didn't have a great game, but I don't think he really got an opportunity to get going. That's if this is a preseason or if these, first few games are preseason games, like this is what you have to do. You have to get these guys ready.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I don't know if you're doing that with like 10 touches or, Singleton may have had like 13 combined with his, I think he had 4 or 5 catches, but it is a lot different now that we're not in the BCS era where, week 1 isn't, every game isn't like do or die. You could lose 1 and still get in. You could lose 2 and still get in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
But
And Devontae Ross, he only played a couple snaps. So, like, once he's healthy, I think we're going to be even better offensively. So, he only had one catch because he barely played. He's coming back from injury. So,
Yeah. Well, we didn't see Quentin. We didn't see Zariah. So that's another thing, too. We didn't see those guys. Zariah would have been a difference maker. Quentin would have gotten some touches. But, as long as Quentin Martin stays with Penn State, I think he could be in Heisman contention someday. Like, he's that good. He's quick. He's fast, athletic. I mean, he could play both sides of the ball. I mean, he's that good. 4 borderline 5-star guy coming out of high school. So, you guys have anything else to say about this?
just Quentin, I mean, to piggyback off that, Quentin just hasn't been able to stay healthy. Just little stuff, but like hamstrings, stuff like that just kind of nags on you. Actually, Franklin said Quentin and Zariah both were close to playing. So we'll probably see one or if not both of them against FIU. But if one of them's still kind of questionable, let him sit. You don't want him to get hurt more, right? So we don't need them to beat FIU. So, but I think we'll see Zariah Fisher and possibly Quentin against.
Well, like, for example, FIU in 2007, we didn't see like a big breakout play, I mean, the most electric play we saw was that long pass at the end of the half down to Kyron. But Kyron looked really good. Pena looked really good. I don't think anyone had a drop, honestly. Did anyone have a drop?
They both had one drop. Kyron dropped one in the end zone, but it was behind him. So Drew, that was one of Drew's only not great passes. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
And then Pena dropped one. It was a really nice throw from Drew. Drew threw it before Pena came out of his break, so it was anticipating it. It was a perfect throw. Pena turned around, and it was a zipper, man. Remember, it hit him right in the hands and kind of fell out of his hands. So, yeah, they both had one drop, but nothing crazy.
Yeah. John, you have anything else to say?
Dom DeLuca had a sack. So,
Did he?
Kicks off his, his Butkus Award campaign.
Yeah.
So if he just does that every game.
Yeah, Khalil Dinkins was in garbage time and Dom was in garbage time. So neither of those guys are starters, I guess. That was kind of shocking. Luke Reynolds is the starter, which is kind of crazy, man, because I don't think anyone really thought that would happen.
Or maybe for game one, at least he was.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was I was kind of surprised by that.
Kenny Wosley started in the nickel, but he's not the starting nickel. You know what I mean? He's our second nickel. Yeah. Zion Tracy's our starting nickel. So, but he didn't start the game. You know what I'm saying? Penn State does this all the time. How certain games they'll flip flop it, but to piggyback off Dom DeLuca, man, the linebackers in general look good. Tony Rojas looked good. Amari Campbell is impressive. He can tackle. Amari Campbell, probably our best tackling linebacker. So,
right,
looks good. Oh, and I saw Kobe King over the weekend at Applebee's. So, yeah, I told Mark that. I'm like, Kobe King? He's like, yeah, what's up, man?
What do you order?
He had the ultimate trio appetizer they got going on right now. It's you pick 3 different appetizers, a smaller version of it, and combine it. Yeah. It's all
I had a lot of beef, and he just had meat. He had potatoes, milk.
He's a big dude, man.
That's what this football players eat. Is he a big dude in person?
Yeah, Kobe King's dude. He's always been freaking ripped. You know what I mean?
He's huge, man.
It's 445 or something. I don't know. He's
muscular.
Pretty big. He probably dropped a few pounds for the draft, so I don't know where he's at right now. But he was sitting down, but pretty big.
When I saw Landon Tangwall in the gym, I was sitting on a bench and he was next to me. Then he walked in front of me and walked back, and that's when I was like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" These guys, they don't look human, man. They don't look like normal human beings. They're massive people. Landon's
Anthony
huge.
Anthony Donko is fucking huge.
Donka, Zane Durant's big. I mean, But Tangwall, bro, like he looked like a brick wall, bro. He's so big. I mean, these guys do not look human, man. They don't.
No.
And like, for example, like when I'd see like Dan Connor, Paul Posluszny, LeVar in person, they don't have necks, man. Like they do not have necks. Their traps are like at their ears. Not quite like Tequila Spikes type traps, but man, they're just big, like huge people. Like Landon's massive, man. Like I'm like, how do you get in a car? You know, like that's how big these guys are. So
you know that viral video of the '87 team, I think it was. All those guys look like they're
that guy's
50
a math
years old.
teacher.
They all look
That
so
guy's in
old.
Congress.
Crazy.
They all have
They're like
that
19, 20
anabolic
years old.
steroid chin.
No, but there's a video that Landon's messing around. It's at that Honda place that sponsors him, Honda in State College. He's like in this small little car. He's like, this isn't gonna work out. Dale or whatever the guy's name is. He's like, I'm gonna need a bigger car. He's like jammed back in this little car because he's huge.
All right, John, you got to dip out for your fantasy draft. So
I gotta dip out next time.
Don't take Christian McCaffrey. That screwed me last year.
The only guy I want to take is Tyler Warren. And I'm hoping that he's around at the end of the draft.
Take him, dude.
Dude, there's guys that they'll draft like all Steelers. They'll draft all Penn State guys.
I like doing that, but only
They're taking like Sean Clifford in like the second round. He's not.
I like doing that, but when it makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
By the way, congratulations to the Packers releasing Sean Clifford. It's one of the best decisions you ever made.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh man,
Talking about his life, dude.
Bro, I hate him, bro. All right, John. Thanks
Nice
for coming
meeting
on.
you, John.
no comment. Nice meeting you, Brett. Thank you, Mark, for having me. I will. I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks.
All right.
See ya.
Later, man.
Peace.
Brett, I'm gonna do a film breakdown of the Nevada game. I don't know if you want to do that with me or not, but I could do it now, or I could just do it on a separate episode. You want to hop off?
You want to do it on a separate episode?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. I'm probably
You
gonna
can
do it tomorrow. But it's
Yeah,
just gonna
I'll be more
I'm gonna
energized tomorrow, dude. I haven't had a chance to freaking sit down yet, other than now.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
for the first time today. So my eyes also are freaking rocked. So
Yeah.
they hurt like shit. So, and I'm also doing this online home buyer education course. I gotta because of the loan I gotta do it. Dude, it's fucking like 4 hours. Like there's like 5 courses. But what I'm doing, I'm just like letting the tape go and then just using like AI or chat for the answers. I'm just like typing shit in.
Wait, what do you need? Why do you need to do it?
The first front door, the type of loan I got, like the program I went into to get the loan I did, I had to complete this. It's just some videos and you have to answer some questions. You got to get like an 80% on it, but there's like 5 different modules.
Yeah.
I have to complete it and get a certificate and turn it into my mortgage loan officer. So,
All right.
but I mean, for all the work that the bank and everybody did for me, like fucking
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I've
it's
never heard of
annoying as
that. That's
fuck,
cool.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, everything's almost done for the house. So I'm
Yeah,
chilling, man.
Brett's getting a house, and we're probably going to put a little studio in there, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be legit.
Might be doing some episodes from there.
Yeah.
But
It's gonna be set up.
yeah, we got some ideas. We've been bouncing some ideas back and forth.
Yep.
But we talked about getting like 2 chairs, sitting those. Brett, we could even get a big desk and put it in there, sit side by side type thing. You know, we could do
Yeah,
that
we'll
too.
be good. I have. I mean, I have 2 decent sized desks. I'll figure it out. We could probably get another one. We'll see what
Yeah,
it
we
looks
might.
like.
Brett might try to hook us up with a camera too. You know, I just do this from my desktop with a desk cam. You know, I can.
Yep.
Yeah, just with the camera on the top of my, the top of my computer here. It's not like a fancy setup, so
We'll get a
the,
nicer camera. Yep.
yeah, to do interviews out of there and stuff. But yeah, that'll be cool. But all right, guys, 49-3 for me. Brett's 56-3 or 53.
56-6. Yeah.
56-6. All right, so 49-3, 56-6. That's the prediction. let's get Aller 3-4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he needs to get at least 2 touchdowns because he only had 1 last game. So
yeah,
he will.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. David, thanks for commenting, man.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, we've seen David on here before.
Yeah, we've seen David. Thanks,
all right,
David.
guys. See you Saturday post game. It is what? It's a noon game, right?
It's a nooner, yeah.
All right, so we'll see you around 3,
Which is
3:30.
nice. Which is nice.
Yeah. Well, the game actually ended early Saturday. They were done before 7:30, I think.
That was the quick game. It was the first quarter went like that, if you remember. It was like, bam.
The first half went by so fast.
Yep.
But all right, guys. See you Saturday post game. Have a good night.
See you guys.